Alright YouTubers, we're back on this crappy BMW that's nothing but trouble. It's a 2008 535i and it's a 3.0 and it runs good, but the check engine will pop up and then of course it goes into limp mode, runs real slow. And the code is popping up is a P0012, which means a crankshaft position sensor. But I already changed that and it's still doing the same thing. So I'm gonna shoot for the Vanos, which are down here. And let me show you what you gotta take off. You gotta take this off to get some more room. And this one doesn't have any bolts, but if it did, I guess, let me see how many you would have. Okay, probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that cover will come off. And then I went ahead and took this off. You don't need to, but I went ahead and did it. And if you do take this one off, you're gonna have a bunch of screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which are the same size. Then you got 1, 2, and same side over here. 1, 2, and then those are the same size, those 4. And then you've got 2 big ones here, but you can get away with not taking this off. If you do, once you move all those bolts, just lift this up and it's still attached to the hood latch. You just set it up here somewhere and that'll give you plenty of room. And the bolts are right here. Anyway, let's get after it. We're gonna clean the Vanos. You've got your intake and exhaust on the bottom. And you can also try changing your oil, which I did, and it still didn't help. It helped a little bit. There were 2 check engines that would come up, a little motor and a big motor on the dash. One of them doesn't come out no more, but the other one still does, so that didn't help either. These get dirty with oil. If you don't change your oil regularly, they'll get dirty and it'll cause the car to run rough and stuff. If you use cheap oil, same thing. The way you take these off, I'm gonna use these pliers. That's the way I found it's easier. Just grab the connection, I think it's right here, and just push on this wire, this clip, just push it in. You can probably even push it in, just pull it out. Yeah, you could, but I'm just gonna do it this way. I'm gonna push on that wire and push it out. It pops out real easy. Here's what I did. I just pushed on this, push it, and it releases it, and you can grab it with some pliers and just push it off. So I'll set this one up here. It's for the top one. So where did it go? Oh, it just wants to hang out there. And we'll do the bottom one now. Again, I'm grabbing it with the pliers. I'm pushing on that clip. And I'm gonna pull it out. Okay, I think they kind of look different. Oh, okay, this one goes up here. That way we won't get confused. This one went to the bottom, so I'll set it over here. And this one that's hanging over here went to the top. Now we're gonna go for that 10mm bolt. I don't know if you can see it. Let me bring the camera down. All right, I think you can see. Here's one bolt, 10mm. Here's that bolt. That's how it looks. Kind of small, little booger. All right, let's see how hard this is to come out. I'm sure they're kind of stuck in there. You can take a screwdriver, kind of wedge it in the back and pry it out. What I've done too is just try to move it, wiggle it back and forth, see, like that. That'll kind of loosen it up. And you might be able to get something back there and start pulling it out. Be careful you don't tear it up. Careful with that sensor. And I had my little hooks and I left them in my other vehicle. I could have just hooked up on the back and they would have popped out. Dang it. Let me see if I can grab. You don't want to use these. Maybe I can grab it from here. Yeah, that'll work. That worked. Pull it out. And watch out for this O-ring. Years ago, I did Vanos on my car, and that sucker fell off. And it fell on the engine bay somewhere, and I grabbed it, and then I tried to put it in there first. Then this Vano, the damn thing fell in the engine. I had to drop the pan, and luckily, I found it. So when you put it back in, just put it on the Vano and stick it in there. That way you don't risk the chance of that O-ring falling into the engine. Okay, that's the top one. Let's start on the bottom one now. Can you see that? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's go this way. There it is. Another little booger. Now, let's play with this one. I'm gonna move it around like I did that other one. Get it loose before I start prying on it. Do a little prying. Not too bad. Okay, this one came out easier. Push this hose down and those wires. I'm trying to get out of your way, guys. And it should pop right out. Again, that gasket O-ring, be careful with it. Make sure. Okay, this one stayed in there. Good, good. I'm glad that happened so y'all can see. All right, I don't know how well you can see, but that one, the O-ring stayed on there. So I'm gonna grab a pick and take it out. See it? Make sure you do not drop it in the engine, guys. I know by experience. And it just goes right in here. Let's go clean these bad boys up. All right, guys, I'm not gonna BS you. They look the same. I don't know if you can interchange them. I've heard that people do that. They'll put the bottom one on the top and the top one on the bottom. We'll see if that helps. So I guess you can change it, interchange them. I don't know. I'm not 100%. But I'm just gonna put them back where they went. And you can use parts cleaner. Last time I used master airflow cleaner. This time I'm going with carburetor and air intake cleaner. And just have your safety glasses on and spray in the inside of it. Oops. And if you're sure this is the problem and this doesn't work, then you're probably due for some new ones. I've had to do that too, buy some new ones, because nothing I did helped. And we're done with that one. This is the bottom one. Okay, now we're gonna take it a step further. Okay, like I said, we're gonna take it a step further. We're gonna connect some wires to this connections here, so we can open and close the Vano and get real clean in there, clean it real good. And where we're gonna do that, we're gonna take this 9-volt battery. Doesn't have to be Energizer. Hook up one wire to the negative and one to the positive. Then we're gonna hook them up here. It really doesn't matter which goes where. Still gonna open and close. So let's do that. Since we're outside, I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear the clicking. Let me hook this sucker on the bottom. Hold up real quick. Okay, I'm gonna put these wires here to hold the Vano up. It keeps falling down and I can't reach that. Okay, I got it on the bottom one. Then we're gonna touch the top one and you're gonna hear it. Let's see if you can hear it. On some you can hear it real loud, but here it's just a light clicking. When I tap it, I'm gonna clean it. Okay, you're gonna do that and then you're gonna spray it. It's kind of hard right now where I'm sitting to do that, but let's give it a whirl. Anyway, you're gonna do that. You're gonna spray it. If you have a vise, go ahead and set it on a vise and spray it, and then just hit it, and you can clean them that way. All right, I'm letting these air dry. They've been here for about 20 minutes. And I went ahead and marked the intake, and I left the exhaust unmarked. That way you don't get mixed up. You can also do that. So let's put them on. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do the exhaust first. And make sure you have that on there, and this little rubber O-ring, whatever you want to call it. Push that down, and it goes. These do look pretty old. I need to buy new ones. Just slam it in there. Grab your little screw. Just snug. Okay, let's grab the other one. Again, you've got the O-ring and that little plastic ring. Again, put it in there. Line up the bolt. Push it in. Take your glove off if you can't put it on with your glove. And put that tornillo back in there. All right, now we'll go with the bottom clip first, since it's gonna be harder. I think it should just snap in. I'll show you the top one, because the bottom one you won't be able to see. Okay, yeah, snapped in. Here we go on the top one. Just line it up and push it. If you're having trouble putting it in, just go ahead and push on that, but it should just go in. See, they're both in now. Pull on it, make sure they're not loose. They're good. I don't want that wire touching the engine, because I wanted to burn them wires, real thin wires. Put it up on top of that hole. It's like, well, maybe I'll put some plastic later on it. Make sure that it doesn't touch anything hot. All right. First, gonna start it here in a little bit. I'm gonna put everything back together. All right, ladies and gents, in this case, it did work. I've got a lamp out. Just let me know on the had the lamp out on my driver's side, something like that. But anyway, in my case, it was that. It helped. It's running better, and check engine light is gone. I've got that tire pressure on, but check engine light is on, and it's running a lot better. Like I said, if it doesn't help your car, we're back to the shop. If it doesn't help your car, you may need new Vanos. I mean, they get worn out. You can only clean them so much, and then you need to go with new ones. I've done that before. If not, just take it somewhere where they can scan it for you and see if you've got another issue. But you know, on this one, thank God it worked. I've had it where it doesn't work, and you go on to the next and just troubleshoot. But anyway, thanks for watching, and like always, I really appreciate you. God bless.